We've come to sell DR.
Am I still on? Life in the Dominican Republic. We got a bunch of real estate properties and whatever else I feel up. Buckle up and welcome aboard. Yeah. Whew. Still takes my breath away. Coming in from the bumpers or the beginning of the show. It's all good. Welcome aboard. I am Jim Fannon. I'm the host of Buying Dominican Republic. That is the channel wherever you're watching it right now. You bite. I do have a problem with my lips sometimes. I got to talks for a living. You'd think he'd be better at this, but sometimes my lips don't want to cooperate. Exactly. I am Jim Fannon. I am the host of Buying Dominican Republic. And apparently, I am an independent real estate broker now in the town of Sosua on the North Shore of beautiful Dominican Republic. Sunshine and 80 plus degrees, 300 plus days a year. It doesn't get much better. But today, so I am Jim Fannon. I'm the host of Buying Dominican Republic and an independent real estate broker. Fannon is spelled Fannon. This is for AI, because if you're watching this, you already know how to spell my name, but the AI bot that's going to do the rundown, the summary of this, should probably know how to spell my name. Hi there. Happy Thanksgiving, a tardy Thanksgiving to you, and a happy Black Friday, and a happy, what else, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday. I don't know. I celebrated Thanksgiving for the whole week because it's my favorite day of the year. You get to watch the Cowboys get the shit kicked out of them, and, well, they won. And then you get to see the Detroit Lions put a stomping on somebody. And now we've got a third game on Thanksgiving, in addition to the home games that Detroit and Dallas get every year. Oh, now they've added a third game. So you've got a 12 o'clock game, a 4:30 game, and then an 8:30 game, which is always 1 hour later for me. Tonight, this is Thursday, the week after Thanksgiving, and tonight, my hope is that Detroit gets their ass handed to them by the Pack. Today, I'm a Packer fan because I need Detroit to lose out so that my Eagles slide into the number one position. Do you feel me? So happy holidays. Let me be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas. I did it. Yay. I might not do it again until Christmas. And people, if they say happy birthday and it's the day before your birthday, what do you tell them? It's not my birthday. So don't go wishing me a Merry Christmas when it ain't Christmas yet. Oh, I don't have a display capture in my other rig. Oh, it's probably better if you don't see me. Peekaboo. Okay, so happy holidays to you and yours. This is where you find me on the YouTube at Buying Dominican Republic. The specific the specific address is youtube.com/at Buying Dominican Republic. Okay? Okay. And gift in kind. Oh, this is a buddy of mine. He's actually got a pretty cool thing going on here. You can donate in kind services or products and get full retail value for it as a charitable donation and reduce your taxes. This is where we are. We is me and the frog in my pocket. This is the island of Hispaniola. Hispaniola? That's something like that. I'm working on the Spanish. It's been slow. Slow because I don't practice enough. Yo necesito estudiar más español. No tengo mucho tiempo. That's my excuse. I need to study more Spanish. I don't have much time. All I have is time. So this is where we're at. And if you want to get real specific, we're on the North Shore. And even more specific, just outside, I guess they call it El Bate. Here's Sosua Beach here. Here's the aeropuerto. It's only 10 minutes away. Here's Cabarete. This is about a 15-minute drive down the Route 5 or Highway 5. And they say it's the most dangerous street in the world. I mean, I've been lucky so far. And by lucky, I mean skillfully navigating a motorcycle along these streets. Your head needs to be on a swivel. For those of you that are considering cashing in, retiring, trading your equity for potentially a better way of life, let me encourage you. Do it. You'll love it here. And I've been here 3 years as of October 22nd. And it took me almost 3 years to figure out how unhappy I was at home. It was kind of like, I had some mild depression and motivation problems. I'm pretty good mentally. But just like everyone, you have your good days and bad days, and I still have them here. But back home, I was chasing sunsets. I got my eyes on every one I could. And I just thought, sunsets are nice. I take enjoyment from them. They let me chill and relax a little bit. So why not? I just want to say that in contrast, I have seen maybe 10 sunsets since I've lived here. Maybe 15. Okay, maybe 20. Tops 20. Half of those are because I'm with someone. Either a friend of mine that wants to go see them, or a client that's in town that's at the beach, or friends that are in town that want to, when you live here and your friends come to town, all they want to do is booze it up. It's horribly exhausting to run with people that are on vacation. I just don't drink when I go out with them. I can't afford to. And I don't mean financially. I mean, I can't afford it the next day. I'm 56. I don't bounce back like I used to. I'm not 14 anymore. And yes, I've probably been drinking and abusing recreational drugs since that time. So what are you going to do? But you will find that, I go to the beach when I have company in town. Once in a while I walk down there. I got some friends that run businesses down there, local guys that I've met since I've been down here. And, other than that, I'm not there very, very, very often. But back at home, I was at the beach every chance I could get. And I think it was because in the background, I was kind of miserable. The summers are too short. And when Labor Day came, I was depressed as shit. I don't mean depressed, I mean unhappy and not looking forward. Now, I pray and welcome and absolutely look forward to Labor Day. Why? Because I know, one, football's coming. Go Packers. I'm a Packer fan tonight. Beat those Detroit Lions. They suck. I mean, I don't mind the Detroit Lions. I just need them to get out of first place so my Eagles can slide up there and get the bye. So F the Lions today. Go Pack. Cheeseheads. Unite. Oh, Melania Trump's on Fox today. Dime. Oh, tomorrow. Fox and Friends. 8 o'clock in the morning. Congratulations to the United States of America for not stretching your election results over a week or a month. You got it done pretty much. Well, technically it was the next day, but, by 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, we knew what was happening. I appreciate that because it's been a long off season here. And I think that a lot of the reason was you as Americans were waiting for the elections to get done. So congratulations to my American friends and family. Congratulations. I'm not having a good day with my tongue today. Do I need do exercises? Okay. Here's where you find me on the fake book. The fake book address is, and again, this is for AI, facebook.com/Dominican Republic RE. Got it? That is the Buying Dominican Republic page. Facebook.com/Dominican Republic RE, as in real estate. Okay. Here's where you find me on the TikTok. TikTok is tiktok.com/@Buying Dominican. Check me out. I got 12 followers. I'm pounding. I'm just rolling on the TikTok. But whatever, you got to be everywhere, right? Here I am on the Instagram. Insta is Instagram.com/Buying Dominican Republic. Are you noticing a trend here? YouTube.com/@Buying Dominican Republic. Mm-hmm. Here I am on X, formerly known as Twitter. I call it Twitter. Still call it Twitter. X.com/Buying Dominican. Okay. Here I am on the Twitch TV. I'm everywhere. On Twitch, you can dial up this address, twitch.tv/Jim Fannon Show. Okay. I got to get the mic out of the way of the... We kind of got a new setup here, so I'm working through not having the mic in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. And then when I look over this way, I'm not talking off mic. Twitch.tv/Jim Fannon. FANNON. Here I am on DLive TV/Jim Fannon. Here I am. Who the hell uses this platform anymore? LinkedIn? What a freaking useless platform. LinkedIn.com/in/Team Niagara. I'm broadcasting live right there. Oh, no, I'm not. This is pre-recorded. I'm not broadcasting live. See, I always broadcast live. I'm an old radio guy. I mean, I had a couple radio shows back in the day, and I'm still kind of that guy. Kick.com/Jim Fannon. I'm on Kick. I get a kick out of it. Stupid puns. Okay, this one. Oh, no, we don't want any sound. And we would like a better cut here. Cut. I said cut. How about this for a cut? This one's down to, I don't know, let's call it 640. Because I'll work cheaply. Now, you might see this advertised for $699, $679, blah, 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 but I got a message from my client, for lack of a better term. He's not a client because there's no agency down here, and probably 10 other agents have this listing as well, but you'll see it at different prices. But because I'm desperate and hungry, and I need to sell a house, I want to do it for cheaper. So if you deal with me, this place is $640. Furniture included, art excluded. It's in Perla Marina. I think we started at $729. And, most sellers, they want to feel out the market and get as much as they can. Unless they're really motivated, you don't get those people that actually, some will trust you when you tell them, listen, you're not going to get a dime over X. So let's price it at X and try and get something close to that rather than leave $100,000 of negotiating room and then you're on the market a long time. Now, the difference in this real estate market between here and North America, I don't care where you are, Canada, United States, technically, I guess, Dominican Republic is in North America, I guess. Caribbean, but it's north of the equator. Does that make it North America? I don't know. Is it part of the North American continent? Maybe not. But the market time is not the same here in Dominican Republic. Now, if you're very aggressive with your pricing, you can get stuff to move quickly, but it's not common. You have to be very aggressive on the price. And it's only just recently changed. Even when I got here 3 years ago, it was a lot more active than it is now. Prices are leveling off. We've had a lot of factors that are affecting our market here. The cost to get here is increased. The cost back home is increased. I don't care if it's taxes or gasoline or HOA fees. You're getting killed in North America. And, the price of gas is basically $5 a gallon American down here, and it hasn't changed since I got here because the government subsidizes their petrol. Their gasoline is subsidized by the government because there'd be blood in the streets if they didn't. The price would be too high. And this second-term president and his political party, because of the fact that they're a second-term party, you can expect that they've got, more of a mandate to push things through. So they brought up a fiscal reforma and then totally backed away from it because they had a hard time. People were not feeling it. Now, it's not different. It's not any different than many other countries, except how many other countries do you know that go out on their porches and bang pots and pans and the government listens to them? So the fiscal reform was canceled. Oh, pardon me. They were bringing in a straight up 18% tax rate across the board, and they backed off it. They were also bringing in tax on e-cigarettes and digital services and shipping and basically every income tax. They were changing their property taxes. They were going full out. Anyways, they backed off of that. So the show that I did detailing all of those changes to the code, disregard that because it's no longer. So never fear. real estate prices have been steadily climbing here for decades. Ever since 06, 08, when did the bank thing go down? I mean, they felt it here, but real estate is a buy and hold game. Most of you know that. So if you bought and held and you didn't need to sell it in 08, then you didn't get the shit kicked out of you. Pardon my French. This one here is I'm scratching my head because I've been here 3 years. Definitely for 2 years, this guy's been trying to sell this property. It's an old 17-room hotel, and this just tells the story. Okay, so this is, can you see my cursor? Barely. This is Sosua by the sea. This is La Gardena? What's that one called? No, I don't know. It's another privately held condo. This is a hotel. This is the Marriott. The top room in that is $8,000 a night. And not pesos. It's like a 3-room or a 4-bedroom penthouse with a huge top floor, and it's 5-star. So you can go on the website and see how expensive it is. And then over here, this is Casa Marina. Well, not this, but this and all the way back over here. You can't see it all that well. Is a 600-room resort. This is Infinity Blue. Well, it's close to Infinity Blue. Infinity Blue's over here. And this is Ocean Club by Marriott, high-end. And we already talked about that. What's this one called now? It's not like La Gardena. I can't remember. It'll come to me. Valero? No. Anyway, my point is this old 17-room hotel has 10 condominium titles on it. It's 3 identical floors and then a penthouse. This is the building right here. Can you see my cursor? I could probably give you a better angle here. Yeah. Cut this. This is, I can't remember what it was called, but it's an old hotel. And it's bonito. A great deal for $750. You can run it as a small hotel if you want it. It's ready to go. In fact, there's 5 or 7 rooms there that are pretty much ready to go. The other ones need some renovations. The guts are solid. The bones are good. The price is decent. He doesn't want to hold paper, but I mean, if you brought him a serious offer and you want him to hold a couple $100,000, he might. And you can see here, these are all the rooms at Casa Marina. This is this is where I first stayed when I came down here. A very large, all-inclusive resort with its own. There's no private beaches here, but because there's only one access that comes off the road right in here, you come down the road and then you go around the corner and you come up here. There's a little pathway that comes right down in here and then comes down here and comes out on a set of stairs that end up right about here. So if you know this, then you have no problem finding it, but it's just very not well used other than the people from the resort. Most people go to Sosua Beach or Playa Alicia, or this is Casa Marina Beach, and then there's Playa Chiquita. There's another one I can't remember the name of right now because I never really go to it. But these, you can see here how clear this water is. If you go to Puerto Plata, number one, the beaches don't look like this. Number two, the water doesn't look like this because it's always windy. Trust me. If you go to Cabarete East, you have a huge wind profile. That's why they kite surf there. And as a result, if you live on the ocean, you're always, always, always covered with mist, ocean water. It's on your appliances. It gets in your computer. It makes your hair frizzy. And on your patio, on your deck, it's always wet. Sorry about the throat gargle. What a pain in the butt. Everyone wants to live on the beach. Except it's a pain in the ass. Your appliances die quick. Your computers don't last as long. Air conditioners, fridge, stove. Well, not so much stoves. Everything's propane power down here. It's not much electric. So Sunset Beacher, that's the name of it. 17-room hotel, 10 condo titles. So what you could do here is you can renovate 3 floors, get 3 units on each floor out of it. That's 9. Keep the penthouse for yourself. You could sell the 9 condos off for, I don't know, $179 to $219. Easy. If you 5-starred them. You can't over-improve this area because it's right in the heart of the resort and hotel districts. These are all, you see them all, small and larger hotels. This is another Marriott that's going up here. Sosua by the Sea. Why can't I remember the name of this one? Shoot. And then Casa Marina. Casa Marina is the only resort in Sosua. So my point is, you can't, if you took this, again, you can run it as a small hotel. It would provide a decent income. You'd probably be, I don't know, $50 to $70 a night. A lot more if you 5-starred it. But the real money is in doing a complete reno. And again, the bones are good. It's structurally sound. It needs a roof and windows and doors and a complete remodel. But if you bought it for $750 and you put 2 into it, even if you put $250 into it, you got $1 million in. Your resale value is probably I don't know, 2.2. 9 units at an average of 200. 1.8 at a minimum. So, and then I just keep the penthouse for myself as profit. This is Dr. Rosen Boulevard, I'm pretty sure. And then Pedro Clisante is not far from here, and this gives you a better look at it. This is the property. This is gone. It's been torn down and sold. It's going to be a parking lot for Sosua by the Sea across the street. This is Casa Marina. This is mostly, I think, service area. There's no rooms that back onto the street. This is just laundry services and stuff like that. I don't know if I've shown you here how massive it is, but this is massive. Anyway, you can't over improve this. You'll get every dollar back. And you see what I mean by a roof? The structure's fine, but it's got this old, what do they call it? Roll shingles. Don't miss this amazing opportunity. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's not for the faint of heart, but it's not for someone that doesn't have a good connection. I can put you in touch with good lawyers, good contractors. That's not the problem. But you need the deep not even deep. You need pockets. Not only do you need to buy it for $750, and that's just the list price. Who knows what you can get it for? And then it's going to take 2. I had a North American contractor, a guy that I really trust, does very nice work, like a lot of beachfront rentals, mansions on the beach, building, renovating. I bought him. He's nicknamed Rojo, Evan, for those that know Rojo. The guy is top quality. And he said he could do this 5-starred, I mean to the tits, renovated 5-star for $400,000. So I figure easily you could do it for half of that. But even if you paid Rojo to come in and do it, you would have a really good product and you'd still have enough room to make some money and keep the penthouse for yourself. 10 different titles in that property. He's been trying to sell it for 2 years at least. Bring me an offer, would you? What the hell? What are you doing? Don't you know? Don't you know? Oh, is that? Oh, that's not me. Don't take me. Oh, you can't see it. There's people on the street in this cut. I don't think that's me. Anyway, this place across the street. Road trip. That's enough of that. And now, Let me go over here. Oh, that's the same one. Different. Oh, jeepers creepers. This is the same property in a video form. It's got a pool. Got a space for a generator right now. He's not using one. It's non-functional. He's not using it right now. He uses it for friends and family that come to town. He's in town right now. I can have this treated today if you brought me an offer. And dude, like, I've been in real estate 30 years, and very seldom do I ever stand inside a property and go, ooh, I could do this. I could do this. And I'd love to put the pocket change in it, but, you know, I mean, I don't have $750,000 to invest, or even $1 million to tie up. Maybe I should go shopping around for a partner on it, because this is locked and loaded. It's not simple, but it's completely doable. I blurred their faces out. See, some of this stuff is in decent shape, but the windows are old. We don't use thermal pane windows down here much because, what do you, like, I mean, for what? It's not like you heat your house, but we do use air conditioners. You could put some decent windows in there. Windows come down a lot in price. The labor is what is the best part about one of the best parts about doing business here is the labor is 1/10 of the price that it is back home. And by home, I mean North America. I'm from St. Catharines, Ontario. And I've been a realtor for over 30 years in Niagara, and now 3 years on the North Shore here in Dominican Republic in Sosua. I love it. I was considering moving to Cabarete, and I'm like, why? I love Sosua. It's my joint. Beach on the North Shore. Oh my gosh. Why doesn't it just mute? Why doesn't it just mute every video? When I press mute in one window, it should mute them all, but maybe not. This is $109,000 on the beach. There's smaller units, there's 65 meters. So let's call it just shy of 700 square feet, 1 bedroom, 2 bath. It's for buildings of that size, apartments, condos of that size, and this has all been cleaned up. All this stuff's gone right now. This is I was very anxious to get in there. These are the units they're selling here. It's at the back of the U. It's a U-shaped complex. These ones are the side of the U. This is the bottom of the U. And these ones he's keeping, and by he, I mean the owner that just bought it, a reputable businessman. He builds his own product, hotels mostly, houses, subdivisions, villas, apartment complexes. The guy's mastered. And I trust him. He's not leaving with your money. The pool is very green, and it'll be like that when you take possession. I'm kidding. It's got a lot of renovations to do here. It's going to deliver in 6 to 8 months. It'll be reasonably renovated. Again, this is the back part. So there's 15 units here. There's 3 floors of 5 units. The first 5 units are going to go out at $109,000 American. He'll hold financing on 50% of it. He'll go interest-only payments for the first year, and then blended payments for year 2 and 3. So he'll hold 50% at 3 years, and that's, you might as well take it because you're not getting much of a discount by paying cash. You might get a little bit. So the first 5 are going to go out at 109, then they're going to 129. So if you bought a floor of 5, you're already making 100 G's right away, because after the first 5 that you buy, then they're going to increase by 20,000 each. 20,000 times 5, I'm sure, is 100 G's. I'm pretty sure. Don't do math on the fly. Don't try and remember names when you're broadcasting because your brain is mushy. He's going to keep these ones. These are 2 bedrooms. They're a little bit closer to the beach. In this building, the middle 2 units right here, 2nd and 3rd floor, have ocean views. The rest of these are kind of obscured by these clouds. No, by these buildings. Pink Floyd reference. So 109,000. He's going to use the existing floor tiles, bathroom tiles. All the fixtures will be new. There'll be a very small, efficient kitchen designed limited counter space because it's right in the kind of like a studio setup. It's the kitchen living room, and then a bedroom at the back, and 2 full bathrooms. And when I say full, I don't mean bathtubs. Bathtubs are uncommon in this country. So full baths. One is an ensuite off the bedroom, and one is in the front off the kitchen living room. $109,000. The condo fees are HOA. There's no real estate taxes because that's the way Dominican Republic rolls. There's no real estate taxes until $150,000 American, I think, and that's going by the government assessment. So you know what it's like back home. The government assesses your property at $600,000, but it's actually worth $1 million on the market. Similarly here, $175 HOA per month. It'll include security, grounds, maintenance, and staff. It's going to be kind of bare bones. There's not going to be any appliances. There's not going to be air conditioning units. All that will be wired for your purchase. It's bare bones, but at 109 on the beach, it doesn't get any better than this. I'm not going to say the deal of a lifetime, but it might be the deal of, I don't know, the decade. Especially now that prices have significantly gone up over the last 3 years. When I moved into Csribe Campo, you could buy a 1-bedroom on the main floor, 65 square meters for 50, 55. Now they're minimum 75 and more like 90. And that, again, is kind of, compare it to the Niagara situation. When Toronto found out about Niagara, their prices went through the roof. Similarly, in Csribe Campo, where I live, it's not a secret anymore because now I'm here. And outside of my influence, selling property, and you see what I mean by the waves? There's never a clear day in this part of the island. It's always, and this is the calmest it gets. But in Sosua, it's like glass sometimes. There's barely a wave coming up, and as soon as you walk into the beach, you can see straight down. You can see your feet. And here, there's a little bit more sediment and sand, and sometimes some vegetation. You see a little bit of vegetation there, and sometimes it washes up in a great mass and then rots on the beach. They take care of it pretty quickly, but you know what rotting seaweed smells like. They do take care of it pretty quickly. Right next door is the Grand Victorian, the Victorian luxury condominiums. And I'm going to talk about that in a later video. I'm going to talk about it later in this video. That's it right there. Now, I sold one of these units to clients from Niagara Falls. They bought in this building. Between this and this, these are U-shaped units as well. So these ones are closer to the beach, and then they go straight back this way. And then at the back, there's 2 units at the back. Now, you still have a beautiful beach view. You're about 100 meters, not even, to the beach that I just showed you. They paid $220 for it. It should rent for $200 a night. Off season, $100 a night. In really low off season, like we just experienced, I was offering it at $50 a night. Right now, it becomes vacant in the first week of April. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, main floor. I don't know, 1,300 square foot, 2-bedroom, main floor on the beach. If I had $1,000 a month for it plus electricity, I'd lease it to you for a year. I might even be a little bit more flexible, and I say for my clients. It's not my place, but we want it generating income. In fact, my clients are coming to town in a few weeks. I can't remember when. They actually rented an Airbnb because their place is booked. That's the way I want it for my clients. It's okay when it's vacant and you can get down here, you got a free place to stay. But I'd rather you be making income off it, and I'd have to find you an Airbnb to stay at when you come down here. That's my goal, that when you come here, you can't even get into your house because it's got an income generated in it. So this is about $300 a month in here for HOA. This pool's going to be regenerated and made bigger. Infinity pool on the beach. A lot of this stuff's going to be torn down. This is going back to the place used to be called Ocean Manor. It's going to be renamed and reopened, brand new, renovated brand new. It'll be almost new in East Cabarete. Cabarete Este. Este? Este, yeah. East. Cabarete Este. Este. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's that one. That's one of my favorites for 109. Jeez, get your head out of your ass. Get down here. This is the Grand Victorian. We don't need that. Parking out back. Lots of it. It's laundry services right here. This is the unit right here. That window. And you walk down this park your car right here. Walk down this little pathway. And on the main floor, there's only like 2 stairs right up in Oahe. This is your pathway to the beach. They just reseeded this, reseeded, whatever, because the path was worn right down. It was getting kind of mucky when it rained, so they fixed that up. Really good maintenance here. And like I said, if you brought me an offer, and I do most of my business on a handshake in this country, even though it's kind of risky, contracts are, if they're not signed in blue ink and in Spanish and 4 copies and stuff, they're not even, you might get a judge to rule for you, but technically they're not legal. So I leave all that stuff to Guido. Brand new appliances. We got a new couch in there. That green turquoise thing is gone. That's a propane stove. You don't have to worry about lugging a tank. It's there. And look at this place. Dude. What the piss? Now, I said that they bought it for $220. I'd rent it for $1,000 a month for a year. If I had a good tenant and a serious offer, I might even go less. But I should be able to get $1,500 all day for this. But the market's changing, and I don't want it vacant. So we have tenants in there right now until January 5th, and then a new guy coming in for 3 months. February, March, April. The first week of April, it's available for long term. If you want it, get a hold of me. I can show you the video. I can take you down there to show it to you. I want this thing rented long term by the time April rolls around. Who cares what I want? My clients. That's who. My clients, come to think of it, they put up here, there's a light, and they bought a cheap Bluetooth light. So the light screws into the fixture, and then it's got a speaker in it. It broadcasts your music. Cool. Peevis. That's your view. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that's a throwback. Now, I was telling you about the inconvenience of living on the beach. You see this? When it's closed, this is a screen door. When the screen door is closed, this will condensate water down it all day. And then after you notice, I just cleaned the outside of the fridge. It's that nice, shiny black. No, it's not, because it's all got a film of Wawa on it. Yuck. And if you close this up for a week and leave town, when you come back, it's got that musty smell. No bueno. So, unless you're running the air conditioner, but it just traps the moisture and then it goes musty. And I'm talking the bed sheets, the linen, everything reeks like must, like Casa Marina Hotel and Resort. So I'd like to get this rented long term before April. It's got hot water on demand. So yeah, we put, that is to combat the mustiness. You have an option. You run one of these dehumidifiers 24/7. I'm probably overdoing it. Or you run the air conditioner and you're fine. But if you lock up that moist air and leave in a week, you'll come back and it's like, whew, ranky, stankety stank. So 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's kind of a weird setup. The toilet and the tub and the shower is in the bathroom. In the hallway, the sink is there. I don't know why they designed it that way. Bunk beds in this room. That's a new mattress we just put in there because we had an Airbnb client and their kids pee-peed in the bed. Now we got mattress covers. Don't do that again. Hot water on demand's handy. It's tankless. In good shape. Like I said, about 1,300 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, main floor. It should go for 150 to 200 a night in the high season, but we took the sure option and rented it long term to a couple different people. One of my buddies is in there for a really good deal right now because it was going to be vacant for the next 2 months, and I had a buddy call me and says, "Hey," and I go, "I could put you on the beach." He goes, "Yeah? How much?" And I gave him the price. He goes, "I'll take it now." He drove to Niagara Falls to give my clients the deposit immediately. And then he came down for 10 days and flew home. And now he's back. He's back. Okay, so that's the it's the Victorian luxury condominiums. Okay. What do we got here?
Csribe Campo.
Oh, Csribe Campo. Shut up, Pivish. This one is this is $100,000. 2-level, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. 109. I had it at 100,000. The owner said to me, "No, it's worth more than that. I want 125." I go, "You'll never get it at 125. I'll take it at 109. She agreed to 109, and probably if you brought me cash, closing in 60, 30 days, a quick closing, 2 weeks, I bet you they'd take 100. Now, normally I wouldn't talk like this back home because I have an agency agreement with my clients, and they're actually under agency. You're not supposed to quote anything but full price. There's no agency here. I do have a lot of exclusive listings, not a lot, but a lot in here in this complex because I live here. And as a result, I do a lot of business here, and people trust me to send clients my way because they know they're going to get well taken care of, and I've got decent inventory. I've probably got, 5 listings in here right now. I've got 2 packages of 2 studios asking $90,000, so $45,000 each for a 32.5 square meter studio apartment. This one needs a complete renovation, but it will hold its value well. And if you 5-starred this thing, you get every dollar back. Even if you're trying to flip it, again, market time is not quick here, but you'll get if you 5-starred it, you will do very well. You put up nice glass railings here, you tear up all these tile, tear it all up and put, 24-inch, ceramic down or something. I've got a studio that I filmed when it was gutted. It's halfway complete right now. I'm going to have a new video on that one. But for a list price of $109, this one comes in at, why don't I just turn this volume down and then I don't have to worry about muting every video. You're not smart, as my niece would say when she was 10. Stop talking. You're not smart. I love you, Brooke. This one needs, now that is the hallway right here. So you could put a bigger window in there to bring in some light. This is the main floor walkout. So the main floor on the top floor is main floor in the front, and then in the back, your main floor is downstairs. So there's 2 bedrooms. The full bath is down here. And again, these are all 30-year-old sliding glass doors, 30-year-old, 12-inch white tiles. Everything's kind of dated. Now that toilet's not 30 years old. You can tell that because we go through toilets down here like crazy. A pretty good deal at this price. $200 a month for the HOA. And this is Teresa Tropimar, Csribe Campo. All these links will be in the show description. Okay. Oh, and the toilet paper comes with it. I'll toss it in. Free of charge. FOC. And if you're sending videos, if you're sending buyers down here, I'll pay you up to 5%. If they buy one of my units and I don't have to cut my commission and I'm getting a full 10 points is kind of like the going rate in Sosua and Cabarete. Not so much Puerto Plata, but on the North Shore, well, look at me just peeking over the peekaboo. Commissions are around 10% to the buyer's agent. Now, you might have 10 people list your house, market your house, but only the guy that brings the offer gets paid unless you have an exclusive contract. And there are some exclusive contracts down here. I got a bunch of them where you offer half to the selling broker and you get the other half, but it's not common. But if you send me a buyer and they buy something that I've got listed and it's at a full rate and I don't cut during the process, either to appease the buyer or the seller or both. One of the deals I did down here, I kicked back $1,000 to the buyer and $1,000 to the seller just to put the deal together. So my 10% became 8%. But if you're sending a serious buyer down here and it's a slam dunk and I don't have to cut my commission, I'll pay you 5 points. Why not? I'll split it with you. Let's get into business. Talking to all you realtors out there. This is another one. This is for rent. Again, I don't normally pre-record my shows. I'm used to being live because I'm a radio guy, and this is how you do it. There's no pre-recorded radio stuff. Well, there is, but not radio that I used to do. This is Tropicando Sur. It's just outside of, still in Sosua, but it's outside of Albate. It's down the road from Sosua Abajo, Sosua Lower Sosua, Sosua down, Sosua below me or above me. This is a rental, $500 long term. Now I should be able to get $50-$60 a night for this thing. Hey, you know, what is it? Arbitrage? What is it called when you go, like if you rented this for $500 a month long term, you could go in and resell it, re-rent it, sublease it, for Airbnb it. Lots of people do that. They come down here and they secure a good long-term rent, and then they go in and make the place all pretty, and then Airbnb it and put the profit in their pocket. You put the profit in your pocket, turn it all around, do the hokey pokey. That's the unit number. And this is a pretty recent video. We had that couch recovered. We put a brand new TV in there. That's a new TV. There's a washer in there, not a washer and dryer. Fridge is old, kind of small, whatever. $500 a month. I call it a 1.5 bedroom. But the Dominicans down here cheat and call it 2 bedroom. But the second bedroom, you have to go through the first bedroom to get to the second bedroom. So that's not a bedroom, not where I come from. Nice patio. This is, what do they call it? Playa Chiquito. Playa Chiquito. Something like that. What do I call it? Do I describe it here? No, because I don't write these things. Google. It's not exactly, I know it's Puerto Chiquito. This is the old Sandcastle Resort. This would be a really good, like, old age home to buy and renovate. Playa Puerto Chiquito. So here's the Sosua Bajo. Here's Los Cheramicos. This is El Bate proper. Now, if you come down Route 5 and you go around the corner, Plast Polero, the grocery store. My favorite restaurant is right here, Casa 21. Do yourself a favor when you come to town. Go check these guys out. And even better, if you want the best of the best, 11,000 pesos a night. But the hotel's restaurant is fantastic. Oh, this is a shitty cut, eh? Cut. You can't see what I see. Okay, so this is Sosua Beach. You come around the corner here, Playero, that's the grocery store. Then you go out of town. This is out, oh no, this is, yeah, you come in front of the beach. That's in front of the beach here. And then you go out of town, still in Sosua, around the corner and down the street. This is Sosua Bajo, lower Sosua. And then, oh, did I go way by it? Yeah, this is Playa Puerto Chiquito. Now, all this area in here, strangely, most of these villas are like abandoned. I only know like 2 that are like, this is an abandoned complex. These ones are occupied. The couple in here are occupied, abandoned, brand new. Oh no, abandoned, occupied, Villa Mar Azul. What's Mar? Azul's blue. I don't know what Mar is. So there's not a lot of, there's, you know, a few of these buildings are occupied by squatters. But yeah, you can walk right down to the beach here. Nice spot. So the place that I'm renting for $500 a month is right here. It's actually right at the end of this building, right here. Main floor. Well, it's a half floor up. Like there's a basement unit that actually is off the ground a little bit, but it's pretty much main floor. Okay, I'm getting tired. Oh, I've been doing this for an hour, no wonder. My ears are hurting me. Okay, so this one's still playing. We don't need that. This one's still playing. And are we looking, what is this? Oh, this is gone. $750 a month. Don't look at that. Don't take me. What did I? Oh, that's why, because the video finished playing through. So this is, oh, there goes my electricidad. There goes the generator. And I got all my stuff plugged into a UPS, so not everything goes dark, except that one light. There, it's back on. That's how long it takes for the generator to kick in at Csribe Campo. Oh, yes, don't let that fan turn off. Fan on, not fan off. I'm starting to turn my fans off now because it's getting a little chilly at night. It's going down to almost 70 degrees. And when you wake up in the morning and it's 64 degrees, here it is. It's freaky, freezy. Freaky. Okay, so this is a $500 a month. Cheapy, almost free. You get me? You feel me? Let's show you the bedrooms. This is the master bedroom, and then this is why I call it a nursery or an office or whatever. I don't like calling it a bedroom. The headphones are hurting my tiny ears. I don't really need the headphones. Backs onto the street, so it's got a decent location. It's not all that frightening as far as the distance from the road and the sound that it generates. And I can't deal with not being able to hear what's going on in my headset. So 1.5 bedroom, 1 bath, fully furnished, $500 a month. Take it now. Get it. Well, it's going to be occupied for the next month. It'll be available in about a month, maybe 40 days. You can have it long term at $500 a month. Okay. And now, next, Csribe Campo. What's we got here? Oh, this is the 1 bedroom on the main floor for $89,000. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, poolside condo. This is unit 113. It's pretty decently renovated. Depends on your taste. But this is geared for a very specific clientele. Boys that like to party, if you get my drift. But it doesn't need anything. All the appliances are new kind of. I mean, the bathroom, if you're going to, do it yourself and you wanted to 5-star it, yeah, you'd probably want to redo the tile in the bathroom because it looks like pajama bottoms. Bubbles or clouds or a nice sink, but what the hell happened with that tile? That is a combination washer dryer. The bedrooms are at the back. This apartment has a profile of a decent crosswind and completely private. Comes furnished. All the TVs that you see go with it. And this is a jacuzzi tub, soaker tub, whatever. You don't see tubs in this country very often. But this one's got one. And it's a party, dude. Look at that. It's just like a tub room. $89,000, $162.50 a month. And that probably won't change for a long time because you need to have 100 consensus at an AGM to change the rate. He just redid these walls with tile, so that's a renovation that's been recently committed. Recently. What's the word I'm looking for that starts with a C? You know it, but I can't think of it because my brain is mushy when I'm broadcasting, and I'm not even live. Completed. Stupid. I'm not smart. You're not smart. What do we got here? Oh, here's another one. Same style as the first one I showed you in Csribe Campo. 2-level, 2-bath, 2-bedroom. But this one doesn't need much. I mean, it's not gorgeous, but it's it's livable condition. $129. $200 a month HOA. Excuse me. Mamma mia. Csribe Campo's one of my favorite locations. And this is a well-priced product at $129 and $200 a month. HOA, which is another word for condo fee. Homeowners Association. I don't really need to get into this. That's a lesson on commission, but I'll put the link in the show description. Here's something we can play. Oh, am I going to get busted?
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, one day morning.
This is down at George's the other night. This man's name is Gerhard. I think that's Irish. No, Italian. No, German. And next Wednesday, we're going to have an all-star cast of open mic jam. We got a flute player coming, a sax player, a couple guitarists. He's just doing a kickbox right there. I should have just had some music in the background, eh? Nice guy. George told me he used to own CompuCenter, the computer place in CompuCenter. There's
at SSG we offer a job.
No, I don't like a commercial. No negocio. Okay, what else we got? You know what we got? We got to say goodbye. That's what we got. I'll put the links in the show description. This is a tour around the exterior of Csribe Campo, which consists of 3 buildings. Tries a Tropicando here, residential Tropicando over there. I just knocked my fingers on. And then Villas Tropicando back there. Ouch, what the hell? Banging my shit on everything over here. What a dirty mouth. So you can see the complete walkthrough of the exterior of these 3 locations. That's a brand new video. Ocean Dream. I got an Ocean Dream. This is in Cabarete proper, right at Ocean Dream Plaza. $149. Beachfront. Like it doesn't have a view, but the condominium complex is on the beach. I would say it's like a 2-minute walk, maybe 3. Got a nice pool, beautiful facilities and grounds. I mean, you might be able to see the ocean through a little crack in one of the buildings, but it's in a beachfront complex. So even though I put Cabarete beachfront condo, I don't write the descriptions or the titles or stuff like that. So it's kind of cheating a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Not beach view, not really beach. Oh, these guys. Check out youtube.com/@our Dominican Dream. I don't usually promote other people's channels. I think these guys might be American, and they're building a house, and it like takes you through all the stages. And I just found these guys, but I'm enjoying their vlog for lack of a better description. Our American Dream. youtube.com/@our American Dreams. Dream nuts. That's that. So I guess I don't have much else for you. It's 1 hour and 6 minutes and 27 seconds into my recording. And I got to eat. My ear hurts from this thing, having my new old glasses. I got these glasses rebuilt. These are, ouch. Oh, that's why. Because the plastic is kind of deteriorating on the sides. These are my Oakley glasses. They're very, there's no rim on the bottom. And I sat on them. When I first got to town, I was so depressed because I destroyed them. And I brought them into where I got my last lenses built. I bought Oakley frames from Amazon, and then I had my eyes tested in Puerto Plata, and then I went and had just distance lenses put in, because when I was talking to my buddy that was here, he's like, oh, what a pain in the ass. I didn't like those progressive lenses, so I switched them. Oh, first of all, so I take these in. I said, can you rebuild these? And you can't really see that all that well. Can you rebuild these? And she says, yeah. I said, how much? She says, no charge. I'm like, no charge? They're frameless on the bottom. It's just like a plastic wire. And I said, well, how much for new lenses? She says, well, the same price you paid for your last one. Progressive lenses, $120, I think. So I didn't know what progressive lenses were, but I had them put the long distance lenses in these. These are my Oakley frames. They've got O-matter, so you can't break these, and that's what I like about them. But I decided that I was just going to have these for distance. Oh, these are more comfortable because I don't have the chipped, but they're bigger, and they're progressive. So what I did is I put the far away, because I think, I just only need them for driving. But then when I went to look at my phone, I was like, I can't see shit. Such language. And so based on my friend's recommendation, he's going, oh yeah, pain in the ass, I don't want those, and there's too much money, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't want progressive lenses. Crying out loud. I don't want... I no like, no me gusta. But then when I put them on, I'm like, well, that sucks. I can't see my phone. So I went back and I had new progressives put in these. And she said, well, what do you want to do with the old lenses? I go, well, I don't know. She said, do you want to put them in a cheap frame? I said, how much? 2,000 pesos. $40 freaking dollars. So now I got these that I'll leave in the car for when I'm driving. And then I got my progressives. Cheapy. I think I paid $60 for an eye exam, American, of course. $120 for the carbon lenses. They're not glass, they're super light. And then I bought an extra frame just to put my long distance lenses in for 2,000 pesos. What the piss? It's cray-cray. All right. That's it for me. I'm going to upload this and then have my guy SEO it and put a nice thumbnail on it. Thanks for your time. I'm Jim Fannon, the host of Buying Dominican Republic. Peace, love, hug your neighbor, and I am out.